It's like, damn, do I look that bad for me not to have nobody flirting with me? Damn.
Exactly.
It's like, half of it, I hate my fucking life. All the dudes flirt with the other girls. Dudes really don't flirt with me, or am I? It doesn't happen. It doesn't
ain't no
happen.
fun.
I'm in the Amazon.
Chat, y'all be making all these jokes about the warehouse workers and how the warehouse people be freaking with each other. What happened when nobody want to get freaky with you?
I hate my life. I'm in the Amazon bathroom trying to like be quiet about it, but one thing really made me really upset. I saw a girl and a dude playing around, like flirting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, do I look that bad for me not to have nobody flirting with me? Damn.
Exactly.
It's like, half of it, I hate my fucking life. All the dudes flirt with the other girls. Dudes really don't flirt with me, or am I? It doesn't happen. It doesn't
ain't no
happen.
fun.
I know, it's probably because the way I'm shaped. All type.
Wait. No. Guys still will come at you, no matter what shape you are. But she probably likes some people that don't like her. Or, yeah.
And stuff. But I had to go in the bathroom because I was literally about to cry.
Chat, that's painful to feel like. Imagine you at work at the Amazon warehouse. It's public knowledge that the Amazon warehouse be the freaky frogs and nobody trying to get freaky with you. How would that make you feel? You gonna be
Yo, what?
feeling just like she do. Like, why nobody want none of this? I'm trying to get active the same way y'all want to get active, and I can't even participate. Reese about to cry too. This low-key happened to me. I ain't had no bag work the time I used to work at the warehouse. I worked at a UPS warehouse, and I ain't know how to get my game.
There you go, Reese. Perfect for you, gang.
Look at this. Shut up. Chat, I was trying to get that bag work, but I ain't had no bag. How you going ISO with no bag? Answer that question to me. Everybody on the job be flirting around you. You be hearing stories about who dating who. I'm on the sideline, not nobody dating Reese. Nobody dating Reese. Co-workers telling me, yo, I heard this girl like you, Reese. You should go talk to her. Nigga, I ain't got no bag. What am I gonna say to her? How am I gonna get a bucket? I don't know how to score. Answer me that.
Nobody flirts with me.
Exactly.
Listen, it's called Connect Team, and it's insane. I don't do schedules or timesheets manually anymore.
And it works?
And it's sad.
It's super sad. I know exactly what be going on, chat, and that's the part that pisses me off, because y'all be thinking it's a game.
High key, y'all got the same issue. No hair.
What? That lady had hair. That lady had hair. Shut up. What they gotta say in the comments? Is this why my package late? That's why it was when I was there. I was trying to focus. Look at that. Girl at work, this is not a dating show. Right. Now everybody got all the answers. Now all of a sudden, I'm done. Is this AI? She don't even think this is real. There's no way this could be real. Why would this be artificial intelligence, Gold Rose? It's okay, Buki. Someone is for you. Don't worry about that. Switch your style up or start shooting your shot. Listen, chat. Y'all gotta lock in. Y'all gotta lock in. She ain't missing nothing. Guys be weird. Well, let her figure that out. See? How do you know guys is weird? Because you've been around them. So you was falling for their advances just like anybody else. She don't even get to fall for it. Let her learn in the action. See, that's what I always hate. Y'all be talking from inside the club. Y'all get inside the club. You don't even want to go in there. That party ain't even all that. Then why did you go? I want to see what you wanted to see. How you gonna tell me it ain't worth going? You went. That don't even make sense to me. This is what y'all fail to understand when people ain't getting the opportunities you're getting. You're not relating. Y'all don't get it.
Reese, we all know you are freaky too.
Somebody should tell her.
Shut your freaky ass up. Ain't nobody freaky like you. Y'all getting on my nerves in here, chat. Y'all acting like y'all don't know how to relate to somebody's situation. That basement got you going crazy.
Man, don't flirt with me. You know I'm at the biggest whole building of them all.
That's what I'm saying.
And they all go to the other girls. They walk right past me. I feel bad about it.
Yeah.
I came to the bathroom.
This is why I get feeling like that. I don't get feeling like that so much. You gotta make it.
If it was all the shape of
5-part story.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Are you not at work to get that money and get that paycheck?
He don't get it, bruh. Why am I just at work to only get the money when we could start acting funny at the same time? This lady telling y'all she wished there wasn't a skill gap on dating, so that way everybody get a fair chance. She telling y'all straight up she wish we all looked the same, so that way y'all couldn't be picking and choosing. And now look at him talking about, man, if you don't focus on your money, how she supposed to focus when everybody around her trying to get freaky but with her? Ain't nobody trying to get freaky with her, now all of a sudden it's her problem. I'm getting mad.
Like, I fully understand, you know, you feel like you want... I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand.
You don't relate because people be trying to get freaky. That's why. You one of the freaky guys that be getting freaky. What if you wanted to get freaky and you couldn't? Now what you gotta say? Y'all don't know how to put yourself in other people's shoes. That's called empathy. Y'all don't know how to empathize with anybody else.
Now, when I see all those videos where I see women talking about male-centered, decenter male, is this what they mean? Is this the example of a person who's male-centered? Because you're at work. You're not on a dating site. You're at Amazon, I'm guessing the warehouse, and you're at work. And from what I know about warehouses, when people say about warehouses, you don't really want nobody from the warehouse. It's just a whole bunch of hunching going on at the warehouse. But
that's the point. Imagine you're at a location where there's a bunch of freaky deaky going on, but nobody want that from you. Is that not insulting? Yes. I would at least like the option of turning it down, but damn, nobody even offer it.
Oh, I get it.
How am I supposed to feel if everybody around me is freaky frogs, but I'm not getting offered the freaky? That don't make sense. So I get where she coming from. I get exactly where she coming from, but y'all acting too stupid.
I'm gonna say, hey, here's some advice. If you want somebody, just start working on yourself. Because in the video, you start talking about being shaped like a box. Not my words, her words. She said that.
She did. I heard her. I heard it.
Just work on yourself. Work on who you are as a person, and that person will find you. But looking for somebody at work when you should be on the clock trying to get dineros, money, I think this is what the ladies mean by male-centered.
Like, listen up. If staff abused you while you were locked up in juvie, you are not just stuck with the trauma. You could be looking at 300 grand or more.
At the end there, he started cooking. Let's see what his comments is saying. She just wants to feel desirable. Her feelings are valid. Yup, this is why girls be talking to other women. They be understanding it. I would be happy. They ain't in my face, see, she don't get it. And the 5,000 people, y'all don't get it. Dead ass. When I worked in Amazon, I would try my hardest to come across as off-putting and mean, because they are a bunch of weirdos. It's real life harassment. She's not being harassed at all. She don't even know that lifestyle. How is it harassment if everybody leaving her alone? You talking about it's real life harassment. She hasn't been harassed not one time. She ain't had to go to HR for nothing. They leaving her alone. She's unbothered. What are they talking about? She wanna be harassed. Exactly. At least a little bit. I don't think she want the extreme, but she just want a little how you doing. Ain't nobody even walking past her and be like, hey, what's up? Nobody's saying a word. God damn. I don't even pay attention to people at work. We all there for the same reason. We broke and need a check.
She wants someone to spit in her butt on the clock, Reese.
She did not say that. Now you are making up words. You are putting words into the situation. She did not say that. When did you hear her say that? We've watched 2 different clips of that woman. Not one of them said that. Not one of those clips said that. You made that up. Shut up. I can't talk to y'all. Imagine your coworker seeing this and you gotta continue working. Yeah, they still not gonna bother her. They don't care. I'm confused. Is this a high school or a job? It's making her feel unattractive, and that's not being male-centered. Right. It's just an insecurity. She just feel like being in that environment, it shouldn't be left out of the attention. Girl, I don't want no man in my face. Nobody talking about you. People always try to make it about themselves, ain't they? Somebody asked her for her opinion at all. Girl, I don't even want no man in my face. Who asked? How you gonna just share that information with us? We don't care that you don't want men. She do want the men. Right. So she trying to figure out a way that she could, you know what I'm saying? The guy actually gave her some advice. He said, work on yourself first. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I don't know if that's gonna be in the time frame that she want. She want results now, but that might be a couple months of work. But either way, she do have to work on herself. So Unc in the video was spitting, but them in the comments, they acting so dumb and oblivious to a situation like this. It's actually pissing me off how many people can't comprehend empathy. Put yourself in her shoes. She want to be flirted with, nobody flirting with her. Now what?
To that girl that was crying in the Amazon bathroom, I just want to let you know the reason why the niggas don't is because they looking for hoes.
Time out. We're not gonna act like she might not be one of them. She just need to be tested. Like, they not even trying her. Don't act like she's not trying. Like, now you talking way too vulgar and being assumative. Like, what is she talking about, bruh? You missing the message too. What is she talking about?
So if you're not giving them the impression that you're a hoe, they not gonna want to with you.
That is a lie. Men will flirt with everything.
Hello.
They will at least try to flirt with her.
Hello.
To see if she going. They're not even testing the water. To figure out if somebody freaky or not, you have to dip your toe in the water. How you gonna just look at somebody, oh, you a freak, I can tell. You have to dip your foot in the water. They're not even testing the water. They're not testing it.
I looked at your profile, you not ugly. You don't get them whole vibes, so they not gonna fuck with you. That's all. Cause trust me, all them niggas in there, they be looking for something. Most of them be married. They ain't looking for no good girl. They looking for hoes. A bitch that'll eat in the staircase. They don't care.
Obviously, she wanna eat some dick in the staircase.
They looking for what? They're looking for what? What are they looking for? What are these men out here looking for? They are looking for what? This clip right here, it perfectly describes the situation that she in.
Really staring down niggas, eyeing people, talking about, oh, don't talk to my sister like that. And I was like, nigga, ain't nobody finna talk to your sister right now. None. She got a flat top, bro. We are good. We are good. You're safe. You know what I'm saying? You can leave your sister here naked next to the ribs and niggas will pick up them ribs first.
That young lady at that job, she is safe. Nobody trying to touch her. You could leave her there next to the ribs and people going for the ribs first. That is the best way to describe her in that situation. Ain't nobody on that job paying her no attention, giving her no time of day. Ain't nobody trying to get freaky deaky with her. That's a shame.
This Black Friday, save thousands. Purchase a furnace with Topline and get an AC free. Save up to $3,000 on a complete home comfort upgrade. Imagine a home that's warm in the winter, cool in the summer, and more energy efficient.
Something I really want to watch.
My absolute favorite things to do is to listen to people overshare on the internet.
Lustful state, I ordered a trans Mex worker for me and my boyfriend at the time on Father's Day.
That is a wild Father's Day gift. She ain't doing the regular, you know, you get some coochie. She said you're going to get a big D too.
It's such a dangerous thing that it knows no gender. Once that spirit of lust gets you, it will start going after anything. It has no preference. It has no gender preference. It has no age preference. It just wants to be satisfied. And that spirit of lust is something that can consume you. That's why the devil uses it. He wants to consume us with the spirit of lust. Once that spirit of lust consumes you, it alters your mind. Literally, it alters your whole being. You become a whole different person. Okay, that's why the Bible says to flee from it, and that's why it's so big on not fornicating and adultery, and which are all kind of like gateways into that lust. That lustful spirit literally is never satisfied. That's why when people start watching pornography or certain things, they need more and they need more and they need more, and then one thing is not enough. So then you start doing the next thing, and then that's not enough. So then you start doing the next thing. That's why people be getting ickier and ickier. I'm trying to find the soft words for that. But they get ickier and ickier because that lust spirit is devouring, but it always wants more. It's such a nasty, disgusting spirit. And I am so like, luckily there's no condemnation, but some of the things I did in my most lust-filled moments, I literally shiver about, because when I think about them, they're disgusting.
She start ordering specialty workers for holiday events. You deep in the trenches. You freaky. You a freaky bee. Somebody in the comments said, the devil ain't do that to you. Somebody said on Father's Day, Red Lobsters wasn't booked. Another person said, so no accountability at all. We just gonna blame the devil and move on. That's actually what I wanted to know. Somebody said, so what did all three of y'all do together? Really, I thought she was gonna get into that, and then it turned into a life lesson, which, okay, it was a good life lesson, but at the same time, I just kind of want to know, like, what was the dynamic? Who did who first? Who did the bending?
I work at the adult store. We've been over this shit. So this older lady, well, she wasn't old. She probably like middle-aged, like 50. She wasn't old. But she comes in here bright and early for her to get this at 10. Okay, listen to me. This lady comes in and she starts taking a look at our dong. I don't like the word dong. She starts willies. We'll call them willies. She starts looking at our.
You work there. Be quiet. Act like
you know, back in my day, they used to call them tallywackers.
Willy wall. We have
they got a tallywhacker wall.
An entire big ass section for it, like just a whole wall full of them, right? So she's looking at the whole wall for about 10 minutes. I'm on my computer. I'm just doing. It's 10 a.m. I usually do price changes early in the morning, so I'm just sitting on the computer. She's looked at them for about like 10 minutes. Then she comes into my counter and she was like, "This is so embarrassing." But are these the biggest ones you have? And I'm like, I start to chuckle a little bit, like. Cause she's giggling with me, so like I do good at like making sure people don't think I'm judging them. But she was like, "Are these like the biggest ones you have?" And I kind of like lean over the counter and point to her. I'm like, if you look on the bottom row, some of them go up all the way to like 12, 13, like 12, 13 of them. So I'm like, yeah, if you look at the bottom row, like some of them go up to like 12 and 13, and those are like the biggest ones we have. She was like, I'm looking for something like a little bigger. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Baby, what kind of cat you got? Ooh, that's a man cave. That cat's a man cave.
Like I said, oh, fuck. Okay, look, this lady was cool. So like, I don't think she thought I was judging her, but I was like, oh, fuck. Like, she was such a tiny little old lady. I'm like, where the fuck you finna put all that shit? So I tell her, like, well, this whole wall is our Willy wall. So, like, I was like, we don't really have another section. And then I remembered, in the back, we have, like, a miscellaneous section. We have a section of Willies that, like, we call it our fun section. It's basically a section of Willies that don't look like normal Willies. They look like little creatures. They got like different shapes and like they just don't look like normal Willies. So I was like, we have like a miscellaneous section. She was like, okay, can you take me to that? So I take her in the back to our little fun section. She goes and starts looking at them. She was like, oh, these are fucking cool. And I'm like, yeah. And then she's shuffling through, looking at them for a second. And she was like, I want that one. And y'all ain't gonna guess what she fucking grabbed. I was like, okay, you want this? I was like, this one's not even shaped like a Willy. I thought you were looking for like a Willy. She was like, yeah, but it's big enough. She got, and mind you, this item she got has been here the entire time I've worked here. It is the only one we have in stock. We have literally one of them because we didn't think anyone would ever fucking buy them. She got a hand. It's literally like, bro, it's literally this. It's the shape of like my fucking hand. And it looks like this. She got a 15-inch hand, bro. It's literally called the arm. Like that's what it's called. It's called the arm. And I was like, this is not even shaped like a. She was like, yeah, but it's big enough. She got a whole fucking arm. I kind of just put my hands up and was like, okay. And then I grabbed it and took it to the counter. And as I'm walking up, she's like, don't judge.
You judged. You're judged.
Hey, I ain't judging shit. I ain't judging shit. But I got questions.
She must be into. No, I don't know what she into, but baby, she got a deep dish coochie.
Miracle. Watching YouTube, chilling, big TV, nice, feet are up, host like this as if I'm a grandma.
He told me that he did that, but
my phone vibrates. But this is not normal Snapchat, Instagram notification sound. This is different. Okay, what's this sound? I feel it in my pocket as if I'm looking for change. I pull out my phone. I see Tinder notification. Bear in mind, I paid for the platinum when I got to America. Laugh!
He wasn't wasting no time. He said he knew as soon as he dropped in America, he was looking for the hoes, so he paid for the platinum edition to find them.
Laugh! It works. It works. I have to invest in myself. So as I've paid for it, I know that I can see who matched me, who messaged. Bear in mind, when I go to a different country on Tinder, I don't play around. I don't sit there like, oh, you know, hello, how are you, this, that. I send the same message, come see me, to every girl to expand my reach. Laugh. See, Gabby, it doesn't work. My success rate speaks for itself. So, I know when I've opened Tinder up on my phone, it's potential meet. It's straight away potential meet. The girl is now looking a bit funky. This girl that has responded, but bear in mind, I'm low-key. I've been here for a while, couple days. I need some. So I look. Girl looks kind of funky. The hair's twisted this way. Jangle, malango, kangu, langu. We can work with it though. I'm even adjusting my neck. She's not that bad. Like if I look at her from this angle, she looks kind of nice. So the girl tells me, oh, okay, what's your location? I'll come see you right now. Or after work, around 8 p.m. I say, okay, we can make this work. I say, that's my location. Tell me when you're outside. Bear in mind, it's all on the Tinder app. Not on any other social. And I feel weird just texting from the Tinder app. My location. Tell me when you're outside. Phone's gone away, back in pocket. I've sat there, kind of excited, adrenaline pumping. I wonder if she's actually gonna come. Ning, 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 ning. A minute later, the girl's responded. Okay, cool. But, and this is the part I didn't understand. By the way, I'm burnt right now. Is that still cool if I come? I'm burnt right now. Is that still cool if I come? I said, burnt. Burnt? You burnt your finger? I don't know what that means, so I'm just assuming you can still come. Babes, don't worry. I said, burnt me. Sure, that's fine. Time skip. The girl arrived outside, let me know. I've gone, she's picked me up in her car. Americans, they drive crazy. She's driving. We've now arrived at some secluded location in the bush. I don't know where it is. We've arrived there, it's dark, me and the girl talking. I've just been doing small talk the whole time. Low-key, my neck is getting mad because I don't want to look at her. I don't look. So we're just talking. Next thing you know, we're parked up and there's 2 adults in a room. It's not rocket science. What's gonna happen? She started grabbing onto me. But I've made sure the light is off because I don't wanna see her. But
he said he just gonna get it anyway he can get it. He don't really care. He don't care what you look like. He don't care. He don't even know what burnt means. He just know he finna have him a good old time.
You know, how can I say? Removing said cloth from the girl. I've looked down. And I've looked back up at her. And now I've put the light on because I could sense
this man had turned to OBGYN.
I said, what is going on down there? Red. Rashi. A scent of death. I've never smelled something like this. Death. Just here is death. It'll make a brother literally go insane. Red. Ashy. Charcoal. Black. Brown. And there's just a little hole. And there's just a little gap. And that gap is just saying, save me. It's not saying, visit me. It's not saying visit me. It's saying save. No, another one.
Oh, shit.
That's what the gap is saying. That hole is saying, my boy, don't come here. Don't open this door. And I've said, what did you tell me not to worry about again? What? You're burnt? Yeah, but you said it's fine. Just do it.
Y'all, let me tell you about the time I knew something wrong with me and that I was mentally fucked up in the head. I was like 18 or 19 years old, and I was going with this dude. Well, we was staying together, actually. He was like 23 at the time, and I wanted to see if he was cheating. So, bitch, I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, went outside and keyed that man's car. I wrote bitch, hoe, stupid, everything on that man's car. And then I went back in the bed. I went and got back in the bed because, bitch, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was tired. That was a lot of work. Keying that car, I was tired. So he had to get up for work. It was like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. He was up getting ready for work. I went outside to my car to pretend like I had to go get my charger out of the car. So I bust back in the house. I said, well, who the fuck did that to your car? And he said, what? I said, who the fuck did that to your car? You got all types of shit on your car, bitch. Ho, somebody done keyed your car. Well, who do that to your car? So he ran out the door to go see his car, whatever like that. I went out the door behind him. I'm standing beside him. I said, well, who the fuck would have did that? He named 3 possible bitches that could have did that to his car. I said, what? He went and telling all the business. Because at that point, he caught all these bitches, they done keyed your car. So who the fuck would have did that to your car? So he went and tell me. It was about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. We out there in that front yard fighting. I'm out there on his ass. Whole time, I'm the motherfucker that keyed your car. And you want to tell me it could have been 3 possible bitches that could have did that to your goddamn car? You stupid motherfucker. But now that I think about it, I really could have just went through that goddamn man's phone because I had his password. I didn't have to key his car. I ain't have to key his car. I could have just went.
So gardening supplies, and he called me and he was like, hey, you want to spend the weekend with me? And I was like, yeah, sure. So he was like, all right, get a rental car and drive to DC and pick me up.
First
so I
red
drove.
flag. She's getting a rental car and she's driving to DC to go pick up somebody to go see him, and he sells gardening supplies.
DC with my happy-go-lucky self, and I picked my boo up, right? So he started loading up the car, and that was kind of strange because usually he only has like one suitcase with him, but this time he had like mad bags, and he kept loading the car. And then he was like, hey, we're just gonna take the trip down south and we're gonna drive straight back to New York when we're done. I was like, all right, cool, that's a bet. So we start driving, and by 2 a.m, I realized the car's out of gas. So I go to a gas station and I go put gas in the car because he's still asleep. And then when I pull out the gas station, the cops pulls me over. So the cop pulls us over and takes my ID, like a standard stop and frisk, we'll stop, whatever. And the cop comes back and he's like, hey, we need to search the car. So my man is like arguing with the cop, and the cop goes back because he's like, oh, it's 2 a.m, I don't feel safe, you have to call your sergeant has to come do it for us, I don't trust you. So the cop goes back in the car and sits in the car, and then my man looks over to him, he was like, hey, do you love me? And I was like, yeah, I love you. And he was like, hey, I need you to drive off on this cop, I have an open warrant for a pew-pew. So I look at him and I say, put your seatbelt on, and I start fucking taking off. I'm driving. So now we're in North Carolina. I'm driving, high speed cop chase. By the time the cop realized I drove off, I was already like probably down far. So the cop pulls off and we're in a high speed chase. I get to the welcome to South Carolina sign, and I'm thinking we're good. As I'm driving, he's throwing duffel bags out the car, throwing. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, yeah, I got a lot of gardening supplies in here, and it's a lot to put us under the jail. And I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm trying to get the fuck out of South Carolina because I'm like, shit, like how far do I have to drive to make them stop chasing us? Because by the time I got to South Carolina, I probably picked up a lot of cops for speeding. That was my issue. So he's yelling at me. He's like, no, you can't keep going straight. You have to turn the car. So I'm like, no, I'm not turning the car. I'm gonna flip the car if I turn the car. He's like, turn the fucking car. So I turned the car, and what did it happen? We flipped the fucking car. And by the time we flipped the car, the cops got up to us, pulled us out the car, and they're laughing their ass off at us. And I'm like, fuck, we're going down, right? So I'm like, why are they laughing? I look up, we flipped in front of the precinct.
This is my weekly favorite dose of oversharing. Until next time.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second, let me find another one.
To relieve my stress, I paid a couple of homeless guys to use me in any way they wanted.
What? Today I'm gonna be checking out crazy TikTok story times that y'all sent me on Discord. Link is in the description if you want to send me more stories.
Why is there a hole in the Nutella jar?
What hole?
The gaping hole in the middle of the jar. It's about 4 inches deep and an inch wide.
Very peculiar.
I know, right? It also smells weird.
That's probably because it's expired.
I bought it yesterday, and it didn't.
That's bull crap. I don't want to hear these fake ass stories.
How I ended up cracking my homegirl. Don't ask no questions. We getting straight to it. Oh, and if you know me, like, just please don't. Personally, if you know me, just skip this video. Don't even watch this video. I ain't gonna lie. If you know me personally, don't even watch this video, bro. All right, cool. So it was probably like a Friday and Saturday. I don't know, but I ain't have school the next day. So if I don't got school the next day, what that mean? That mean I'm outside. Okay, cool. So I had this friend group. It's probably like 6 of us. It's probably like 4 boys, 3 girls. Cool. This is not the friend group y'all thinking. Don't even come text my phone about this. Cool. So we all like, all right, we should hang out. We always planning. We always hanging out. We decided we can go to my homeboy house. Boom. Drive to my homeboy house. We finna go to Six Flags. Like, we trying to go to Six Flags. It's Six Flags season. We didn't even have a ride to Six Flags. We didn't have money for Six Flags. This is when we was broke. We up now. Back then we was broke. We had no money for Six Flags. So we like, okay, what we finna do? What else we gonna do? Hey, it wouldn't be me if it wouldn't be me if I wouldn't. You feel me? All right, cool. So we go to the car. Put the pieces together. Car. Don't open no doors. Don't open no windows. Yeah, that's what we doing. Cool. We in there for like 20 minutes. We vibing. We listening to music. We having deep talks. We doing everything. Okay. I wish I could show y'all the videos, but if I show y'all the videos, then I'm basically showing y'all the homegirl. Then I can't do it. I can't show y'all the proof. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all want to see some people that I cracked, just text me. I'll probably show you, but I'm not finna show the whole world. And follow my private. Period. So cool. We in the car. You know, type shit. Get out the car. What we finna do? Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what was in that, but it had me feeling weird. Like, I was telling my homegirl and everything. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I felt off. Like, the feelings and emotions. Maybe I was just trying to blame it on that. I don't know. But the feelings and emotions was just like, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody get. Alright. And it had to be her, because shoot, I wasn't gonna do it to my homeboy. Shoot. And then another story time. Anyways, so I'm basically telling her like all this stuff. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I need that low key. And we low key flirting with each other. And I'm like, girl, you better stop flirting with me, girl. I'm gay for real. Like, I will turn you out for real. And she like, do it. Baby, all I heard was green, go get down. And yeah, that's all I heard. That's all I heard. So I'm like, okay, cool. Wait. Time go by. Shoot, we in the room. We again, just back to back. We probably did about 5 rounds of that. Cool. Everybody start falling asleep. Yes. It's go time. Basically, that's basically what that means, right? So boom, it was me, homegirl, homeboy was on the floor, another homeboy was downstairs, another homeboy was in the room. It was a lot going on. But basically, we could get down. It was basically time to get down, right? So cool. I'm like, okay, like how we gonna start this off? I'm like, shoot, I'm finna just get to eating. I'm talking about eating. So it was so crazy, y'all, because mind you, the bed not even that big. It's 3 of us on the bed. Shawty sleep. We doing this next to Shawty sleep. Oh damn, they gonna watch this video. Sorry y'all, I didn't tell y'all first. Damn. Shawty right there sleep. We getting down. This dude on the floor, like it was a lot. But hey, we was getting to it. We about like 5 minutes in. We getting to it. She like, oh, grab my bag. Grab your bag. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Shoot, immediately grabbed the bag. Don't gotta tell me twice. I'm running towards the bag because what's in his bag? Yeah, need that. It was a rose. Mind you, never used it before. I wanted to, and I never did before. I was gonna buy me one, but I was asking like I even posted on my story one time. I was like, yo, how does it feel? She was like, yeah, let me what did she say? It was like, let me test try it on you so you know if you want to buy it or not. Like this good. Don't gotta tell me twice. Of course, I'm not gonna give y'all the details. That's a little bit too much. But basically, we got to work. We ordered food after we was watching a sausage party. Shoot. What a great time.
Diddy is not the only one who had them freak offs. If Diddy is, and Cassie definitely is a victim, Diddy ain't the only person going down. So y'all want a story time about how I unintentionally attended a freak off. I think it's crazy because people think that only Diddy started these freak offs, but I'm pretty sure anybody in the industry can tell you exactly how often freak offs happen. Now this was back in like 2016. It was in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Invited out by a group of people that were in the entertainment industry because I was a dancer and I had pools and connects. I had girls, so like anybody else that was in that time, everybody wanted to go to Atlanta. Atlanta was the Black Hollywood. So I go to this restaurant, nice ass restaurant. I made the comment that I was cold, and these people literally brought me a personal heater. Like, I mean, to me that was something because I was young and just like, okay, little old me, okay. So fast forward that night, it was 3 men, and this is at the hotel. It was 3 men. I was family with one of them. So mind you, I was supposed to have 2 separate rooms. Everybody was in one room. I'm the only female in the room. That was the first red flag. I didn't care because I just knew at the end of the day, like, I could call up a female and it's Atlanta. Like, come on now. Okay, we go to this party that I wasn't even intentionally invited to. It was like I was just a +1. Mind you, I did know the dude very well. It wasn't like he was a stranger. No, we had done plenty of shows together with, I don't want to name drop, but like I am just to show credentials. It was Jessica Dom, Melissa, Stevie. We had to work with a couple people, okay? At the time, Love and Hip Hop was just starting off. So later on that night, it was a party, and it was a masquerade party. Did not know too much about masquerade parties. I just knew that it was this big mansion masquerade party, and everybody had to wear masks. So walking in, everybody had the type of mask that you wear to your face. If you didn't have one or brought one, they had them like at the table as soon as you walked through the door. Mind you, you did have to have a code, like a secret word to get in. And once you get in, it was literally just like a regular mansion ballroom type of thing. So this is where it get crazy, right? So my homeboy, or whoever you want to call him, he's an older dude. I'm younger. You probably would thought the nigga was my sugar daddy, but if you know, you know. And for the people in the SIP, if you know the only man that I was hanging around and now he's locked up, you do the math. And no, it's not Diddy. Be for real. So anyway, this whole mansion party, it was like, you wouldn't have known if it was any celebrities there, like I said, because everybody had on masks. And I don't think this had anything to do with like, no. So the guy that I'm cool with, he wanders off and he leaves me because there was like this back room. It had a red rope and it was security standing there. And if you did not know anybody, like you had to know somebody to get in this back section. Okay. That's like alcohol. But y'all, the alcohol was not the same type of alcohol that I drink now. And I was not a drinker until I started dancing. So it really makes me think now how much I honestly did not remember, like, I don't know, minutes. He comes back, he says immediately, y'all, we gotta go. Y'all, when I tell you, when we get back to the room, this man act like he has seen a fucking ghost. And he literally told me, I'm trying to get straight to the point as possible. There were Asian kids that were performing actual acts on Caucasian men. There were Vietnamese or Asian kids, again, serving Uggs on trays, dancing on top of tables, basically entertaining these men. And it was different rooms. It was room after room after room with this going on. He said that he was so disturbed because he had kids older than the kids that were doing all of this stuff. And the kids obviously had been so used to it. So honestly, it had me thinking, if a grown man is spooked out behind what he saw, till that day, y'all, when I say he was, like I said, promoters back then were not the same as promoters now. Promoters back then actually booked people, like I said, he whatever, we booked numerous celebrities at the time, and it was never no problem. And like I said, the names that I dropped had nothing to do with this freak off, so that was just for credentials. But he stopped promoting, he stopped doing music, and he's also locked up right now for like, I think, drug charges, I don't know. But he was never the same after that. He saw, but a couple years later, after this whole Justin Bieber Yummy Yummy video came out, y'all, that stuff made me sick to my stomach, because as soon as you walk in, it was, just go watch that video if you didn't watch the video, but that's basically exactly how it happened. So I say that to say this: Diddy is not the only one who had them freak offs. If Diddy is, you know, and I can fact check everything.
Did y'all see the story about the woman who dated this man for 5 years, living rent-free the entire time, and was secretly plotting against him? When I tell you the men are going off in the comments, let me tell you what the fuck really happened. So the girl named Shanice, right? Now, Shanice has been with this man for 5 years, okay? They got kids together, and they share this cute little townhouse. From the outside looking in, you'll think, okay, they happy, they're a family, they stable. But baby, if only they knew what she knew. And the wild thing is, hell, he ain't had no clue either. Girl, you don't even know how deep this shit finna go. But I'm finna take you with me, because this ride is wild. When they first started living together, he told her that he did not want her to pay no bills at all whatsoever. He had all of that, and he was gonna hold the household down, okay? Now get this, Shanice was not a stay-at-home mom. She actually had a really good job, and she had a boutique. And instead of her spending money on bullshit, she actually had a plan. Now, friend, you know some women would have took that damn money and shopped it up, spent it, living free, all of that. Not Shanice. Shanice said bet, and sis started stacking. But quietly and strategically. Pay attention. Girl, how about she opened up 2 bank accounts that he didn't know nothing about? And oh, you remember that time they had all those programs that was paying rent? Their rental assistance? Oh yeah, she applied for that and got approved, but she didn't tell him. All the while, this man is still handing her money for the rent, and rent been paid. And she pocketing all of it. Damn. Shanice. Can't even lie now, I'm confused as hell. Like, Shanice, what's happening, baby? What we doing? But you know what? I kept following my friend, because I had to know the tea. I had to know the why. Get this. This man still had no clue. And she out here acting normal as hell. Still cooking, still taking care of the kids, still laying next to this man like everything is fine. But mentally, sis has clocked out. But Shanice's man was on the other side of town. So fast forward. How about Shanice goes out and buy a house, bitch, and put that shit in her name? Not his. Not theirs. In her name. Yeah. Now, bitch, I don't know what type of game this shit is, but hell, Shanice played. Y'all moved in, her, him, and the kids. And he decides that he's gonna pay half the mortgage. And baby, he agreed, thinking that he doing something like they still building together. This man is really paying rent in a house that he don't even know he finna be evicted from, bitch. Meanwhile, Shanice chilling. She ain't saying shit. She just waiting on a moment for him to slip up. And of course, it happens. So Shanice is doing laundry where she finds some condoms in his pants. Mind you, they don't even use those. So Shanice is like, yeah, I knew it. He's back on the bullshit. But what none of us understood is the fact that this ain't nothing new. This man been doing her dirty since the beginning. And Shanice is finally playing chess. Let's look at the laundry list. 2 years into the relationship, he started cheating. He cheated while she was pregnant, and when she got pregnant, he actually got violent with her, which caused her to go into labor early. Got violent and went into labor early. Why is this man still with us on this planet? He crashed his own car. She let him use her spare, and he fucked another bitch in it. Hold on, friend. And one of the girls that he messed with sent screenshots of him getting head on her birthday. Bitch, I wish I can stop. I can't stop. I gotta keep going. Hold on. He even had the nerve to flirt with some girls who shopped at her boutique. Yeah, his hoes was buying clothes from her boutique. And there were videos, multiple videos, of him and his friends running trains on these women. All while with Shanice. When she found them condoms, that was like the last straw for her friend. I mean, this girl put that man clean out, okay? No car, no home, and no backup plan. And he had to move back in with his people. Meanwhile, she's enjoying her new 4-bedroom home, fully paid with a garage, some land, and she's now making $68 an hour on her new job. She even told us that 2 months into them talking, she gave him $4,000 when she learned that he fucked up a bag on her way to Cali. And because she was pregnant, she figured that shit, we locked in, so we might as well be locked in, right? And he said she really loved this man. Like, she was so in love with him, and she was so hurt for so long after all the things that he had done to her. And it just made her go into a rage and just say, you know what, like, I'm not even finna, like, act a fool. I'm not even gonna get out of character. I'm gonna just get him back in the best way that's gonna benefit me and my kid. If it was me, what I would have done, I don't know, friend. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I have a low tolerance for cheating. So, like, the moment I found out he cheated on me the first time and made me go into labor early, oh, he would have been done for it. relationship is done. I don't care about none of that shit. But I'm really curious to know, like, what y'all think about it. Was she wrong? Would you have done all of this? Was it necessary? Do y'all think it was worth it? I gotta give it to her, though. Shanice definitely did her big one, y'all. What y'all think?
Why I just left Walmart, and this girl I used to go to school with, I'm talking about, she walked with me. Hey, Kirsten. I was like, hey, girl, I ain't seen you in so long. You know, just to make a conversation. She was like, can I get a ride home? I was like, you get a ride home? How did you get here? And then she was like, oh, I walked. And I was like, oh, okay, because I started feeling bad. So I'm like, yeah, you can get a ride home, whatever. So we walking outside or whatever. I know that she lingering off in the back, like taking her precious time. I'm trying to walk the car. Like, baby, you gonna get left. You need to be following me trying to get to the car. She finally made it to the car. She was in there. She was texting and stuff. And then I'm like, where you live? Let me know where you live. And then she told me where she lives like 14 minutes away. So I'm like, damn. You walk 14 minutes away to get to Walmart, bitch. What did you? And she didn't have nothing, mind you. She didn't have shit. So you walk 14 minutes for nothing, sister. But I digress. So, I'm driving, I'm taking her home. She's telling me, turn right here, go straight, So, next thing I know, bitch, I've been driving for a little over 14 minutes at this point, and I'm just like, girl, are you sure we going to the right place? She was like, yeah, just keep going. Baby, so right now, I'm starting to get suspicious. And then she's still in the phone, mind you. She's still in the phone, texting type of room. So we finally make it to the destination, and then she's telling me to pull in this long ass driveway, and I'm just like, ooh, because the driveway ain't got no sides. It's like two deep ass pits on the side of the road where you're supposed to pull in. So I'm trying my best not to go in the damn ditches on the side of the driveway. So I'm pulling in. I see this boy walk outside. He got a whole few on the side of him. I'm like, what the hell is going on? She's like, oh, that's my brother. Don't worry about him. I'm like, girl, if you don't get your ass out this car. She did not get out the car, y'all. And we in this long ass driveway, and her brother is right there with a fucking pew. So I'm like, oh, hell no. So I put the car in reverse. I reversed my ass out that long ass driveway. I didn't give a damn about them little pits on the side. I was reversing that bitch. By the time we got to the end of the driveway, we was at the road again. And I told her she got to get out. She got to walk up that damn driveway. And when she walked up to that damn driveway, I took my ass, skirted out from that bitch. Mind you, we in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm trying to get back home. Don't know why I said yes in the first place. Like, y'all, please stop being nice to these people. Please stop being nice. Say no, because my brother working out there with a damn pew. Like, well, it was kind of giving setup. It was kind of giving, they was trying to trap me. They was trying to get me. No, you can't get me, that stuff. So yeah, I'm a little traumatized. I will not be doing that again.
Story time on how I was out here playing stepmama to somebody's child at the age of 16 going on 17. Let's clock it. Now, mind y'all, at 16 going on 17, I was in high school, 10th grade to be exact. Long story short, it was this boy that I was talking to. We wasn't really fucking around heavy for real, but we was like chatting it up. We used to smoke, kick shit or whatever. He used to have this boy, Boop, who's my best friend at the time. He used to have him bring him over there. You know, we all used to smoke in his car or whatever. We was cool and chilling, kicking shit. So, long story short, I had stopped talking to this boy because it just wasn't giving. And after I stopped talking to him, me and the boy who became my best friend was still best friends. And we all still used to chat, whatever, because there wasn't no pressure that me and him stopped talking because we was just chatting. Wasn't nothing too serious. Okay? So, boom, the boy that I was talking to originally, he started talking to somebody else. So, I was single, just chilling or whatever, still had my little best friend or whatever. Boom, mind y'all, let's keep in mind, that was his friend. They was friends. That's how I met my best friend. Boom. So, whole time, I knew that my best friend had a baby mama, or they was together at the time. They was together. And I'm single, so I'm just the best friend. Like, it was no weird shit, no flirting, no, oh, we fucking around, none of that. Like, it was literally giving best friend. Like, nigga, when I introduced him to my mama, this best friend. My mama messy ass gonna say, oh, that best friend gonna turn into something else real quick. Who said that? Why would you say that? And it did. Mind y'all, this man baby mama did not like me the entire time, and I did not know that, but he knew that. First fucking problem. So it went from him picking up her phone calls and all this shit while we was together to him not doing it. And I noticed, and I'm like, why are you not answering that girl calls? Like, what's wrong with you? Y'all into it or something? Like, what's he? He like, no, don't worry about it. Okay. So boom, one random motherfucking day, we on the way home. Well, he on the way to drop me off at home. And he like, best friend, we ain't gonna stop playing to be mine. I'm like, playing? Who's playing? I thought we were friends. I thought it was the homie. The fuck? So me being me, I'm like, nigga, you got a whole family at home. Like, nigga, what? Like, what do you mean playing? You got a whole family. Boom. Y'all know niggas instantly get the line. Oh, we not a family. We just waiting on a baby to get here. This is down the third. I can show you right now. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Like, you know, I'm not trying to break up no happy home. This girl pregnant. I don't got time. This nigga, the next day, we at school, random day or whatever, cool. He like, same thing, best friend, you want to smoke, you know, I take you home, blah, blah, blah. That had became like the norm. Like, okay, best friend, I'll drop you off at home. Okay, cool. This nigga, we riding in the fucking car. This motherfucker shows me some messages of between him and his baby mama. He like, I've been told you, I was done, whatever, however, you know, let's wrap it up. Me still, I'm playing it safe. I'm like, nigga, I don't know about all that. Like, you did that shit too quick. He like, nah, man, I told you this wasn't that from the beginning. You just thought that this is done the third. I'm like, So, of course, now I'm skeptical. I kind of pulled back a little bit, but not too much. So, another random day comes. Something ended up happening to his car, and my mama was like, is he gonna drop you out today? I'm like, nah, he not. She's like, okay, I'm gonna come get you. He see her, they chopping it up or whatever. He like, shit, let me come smoke with y'all or whatever, and you know, you mind dropping me back off at home, I'll goddamn send you some money. She like, okay, cool, whatever, however. Being too nice, mama. Yeah. But, okay, cool. She let him come over, we smoking, chilling and shit. We gotta drop this motherfucker off at home. You're sleeping in an abandoned motherfucking apartment. And had been doing that whole time. I didn't know that. So my mama being the nice mama that she is, she like, I don't want to drop you off here. Like, I don't want to just leave you here. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable, you know, whatever. She's like, where's your mom? This is the third. He like, oh, it's okay. My mom's like, no, you're coming back with us. Excuse me? And she indeed let him come back with us. Y'all, why my mama let this man come stay the night with us? And after that, it was the motherfucking wrap. After that, shit started moving faster than a motherfucking track race. I don't know how the fuck this nigga started staying with us, but that's exactly what the fuck it came to. So after he moved in with us, of course we made it official, blah, 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 blah. To my knowledge, he was done with his baby mama. They was just, you know, waiting for the baby to get here, co-parenting, shit like that. She was staying with her folks. He was staying with me. It was what it was, and she knew about me. She knew we was together. It's time for this bitch baby shower to come. Me and mama being nice, we done started giving the bitch my little sister hand-me-downs, like bottle warmers, shit like that, all that. Y'all, why the fuck we go to this baby shower and this girl did not come to her own fucking baby shower because I was there? Mind you, I had already asked, was it cool if I showed my face? Like, he wanted me to come, his folks wanted me to come, and it was just like, you know, I don't want to make nobody uncomfortable at their own shit. So at the same time, I'm like, is it okay with her? Like, this is about her and the baby. It's her baby shower. They're like, yeah, come on, da-da-da-da. It was indeed not okay with her. She didn't show up to her baby shower, which I thought was really fucked up. So that really kind of had me in my feelings as, you know, me being me, because it's like, damn, I didn't want this to be no messy ass situation. And this girl is pregnant. Like, I'm not trying to put nobody through nothing while they pregnant. That shit will come back around to you quick as fuck. He like, nah, man, it's cool. She just tripping. She just mad. We been done. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, whatever. We're going to go past that. So she calls him one day and she like, I'm getting ready to have a baby. Okay, cool. Me and mama dropped him off at the hospital for her to go have her baby. She has the baby. He sent me pictures. I'm like, oh my gosh, she look just like you, y'all. So, you know, whatever, however. He calls my mama, asks her to pick him up from the hospital so he can go shower, all that. Cool. This was the thing now. Me and him was together. He claimed they was co-parenting. He used to go pick the baby up. I used to be with him. Everything was cool. I'm getting shit for the baby, giving the baby shit, feeding the baby, making bottles, all that. This bitch goes on to say she don't want her baby around me. Bookie, but he lives with me. Where the fuck do you think the baby's gonna be when he has her? I'm the one making sure that she's burped right, changed right, fed right, sleeping right, and you don't want her around me? Granted, y'all, the whole time, this nigga was playing both sides. This nigga was telling me that they was just co-parenting and she mad because she want him and this is that and the third. Whole time, you over there really trying to play family, not at the baby here. Bitch, you got me up losing sleep all hours of the motherfucking night. You mean to tell me that you... You mean to tell me that you're over here trying to play house with this bitch? You're staying in me and my mother's house, playing house at a whole nother location with a whole nother bitch. At 16, I was dealing with baby daddy, baby mama drama. And it wasn't even my own baby daddy. We was going places with the baby, having nice little family time and everything. Do y'all know how heartbreaking it was at 16 to find out that a nigga's never gonna leave his baby mama alone? Especially when he pursued you first while having a baby mama. Acting like you over there trying to see the baby, but you fucking on baby moms. I was sick to my motherfucking stomach at 16. I done been dealing with y'all shit since before this bitch had the baby. Now the baby's here and you're putting me through extra shit. Like, I didn't ask to be included in y'all motherfucking love triangle. Clearly, I wasn't the first bitch who he tried to pursue during her pregnancy, which is why she had so much animosity towards me. Because like I said, we were best friends before anything, and it never gave weird shit. Like, it literally was best friend. I wouldn't text this man at no wee hours of the motherfucking night. The only thing we literally probably text about was smoking, or if anything was going on at school or anything. Like, that was it, literally. But I guess she knew her baby daddy and knew that, okay, you get around a bitch, you're going to try to cuff her down, because he did exactly the fuck that. So now it all makes sense why I was saying baby mama didn't like me. You broke up with her to get with me, and then got back with her after you got me. And the whole time my dumb ass sitting here helping you with the baby, hell, helping her too. And get fucked over in the middle. And I tell you, I would never believe a nigga that got a baby on the way. Mark my lesson at 16, bitch. You won't make a fool out of me again.
Okay, I just really felt like I should share with y'all this strange ass time of my life. So when I was in 6th grade, my mom had sent me to live with my dad because she was struggling. I lived with my mom my whole life, but this was an adjustment for me. I remember that my dad picked me up from my mom's house at nighttime, and we got to his house, which him and his girlfriend lived together, so I want to say her house. We get to her house, and he leaves me there with her 2 sons. She has a son that's younger than me at the time and a son that's older than me. So he leaves to get her from work, and I'm playing air hockey with her 2 sons in the basement. Once we got finished with the game, her oldest son hands me a folded up piece of paper. So I go upstairs, I sit on the couch, and I open the paper, and in the note is him confessing his feelings and his love for me. Remind y'all, I'm like 12 years old, I want to say 11, 12, and he's like 18. So when I read the letter, my heart instantly dropped. Like, I'm instantly feeling fucking terrified inside. Plus, my dad is going to get in his girlfriend fucking work, so I'm like, oh my God. So he get back, I want to say like 20 minutes later, and when he get back, he sees that I'm like kind of shooken up, like my eyes are watery, and I'm just irritated. I didn't say anything, I just handed him the note, and I was like really shooken up. So he knew something was wrong because I was very quiet around them, very shy, like I didn't show no emotions, I barely fucking talked. I hand him the note, and crickets. No consequences were made on his end. He hands the note to his girlfriend. His girlfriend takes her son in the bathroom and tell him, give him a little talk. You can't do that. This is your soon-to-be sister-in-law. Go apologize to her, blah, blah, blah. She then goes on to tell me, don't tell your mom. Like, it's going to start so many problems, and this is going to happen, that's going to happen if you tell her. Remind y'all, my mom is crazy. She would not have even allowed me to stay another second over there. Like, she don't play about her kids. And now that I'm older, I wish I would tell my mom, but I actually listened to her and didn't tell my mom. So we continue on. I want to say a couple days later, I'm sitting down crisscross applesauce on the floor playing with a Nintendo. The oldest son comes downstairs and he sits across the room from me, and he goes, oh, it's that time of the month, huh? I didn't realize what the fuck he was talking about until I looked down and seen that you could see the flap of my pad. At that point, I froze up. I got uncomfortable. I went in the next fucking room. I didn't even say nothing to my dad because I feel like you didn't even say nothing about the first situation, so. She also had a daughter that lived in a different city. Remind y'all, this is around Christmas time, and Christmas had passed. Once Christmas had passed, her daughter had came back to stay with us. Once her daughter got back to stay with us, everything that they had got me for Christmas, like electric scooter, iPod, etc., it became hers, which was fucking odd. But again, I'm a young, dumbass bitch. So I wasn't thinking nothing of it at the time. Right after that, my dad and his girlfriend got into it really bad. I'm talking about terrible, like knives were pulled out and everything. Her oldest son, as they're getting into it, her oldest son goes to grab all my bags, all my belongings, and start throwing all my shit out on the yard, like on the lawn, like everywhere. All my clothes are spread all across the grass, like. So as her son is throwing my shit on the lawn, he's yelling, ever since you came here, it's been nothing but a mess. And he just throwing my shit. Sir, ever since I came, it's been a mess long before me. So me and her daughter starts going back and forth. We're bickering at this point. She's trying to argue with me. I don't know what the fuck I done did. Now why am I in it? So me and the daughter just started arguing. Mind y'all, I didn't really talk that much because I wasn't familiar. Like, I lived with my mom my whole life, so I was very shy over there. Baby, once that bitch got through running her mouth to me, I wasn't shy no more. Bitch, what you trying to do? So my dad is like, let him fight. My daughter whoop her. True. Baby, you might not know me that well, but you know something about something, because I was going to tear her ass down. So we didn't end up fighting. The bitch didn't want to fucking see me. The bitch ain't want to see me. They just threw my stuff everywhere. So after that, my mom comes to get me, and it was just a mess. My mom comes and picked me up, and after that, my dad literally just up and moved to a different city, and I haven't seen much of the man since.
Oh my goodness, ain't no fucking
Remind y'all,
way.
this happened when I was like 11, 12. I'm 22 years old now. I done had a baby and everything. I want to say I done seen that man like once or twice since that incident occurred. Like, it was a mess. And my mom did not find out about the letter until like when I was in high school and I went to therapy, and she sat through one of my sessions and I told her about the letter. So yeah, I just thought I should share that odd ass, tipsy-turvy ass time in my life.
I'm 5 months pregnant inside of Walmart at the self-checkout line as a customer, not an employee. I'm ringing up all of my items, and I finally get to the end, and somebody taps on my shoulder after I paid. And I turn around, they say, "Can you come with me, please?" So of course I proceed to gather all of my stuff and put it in the buggy, and they're just like, "No, don't worry about it. Just come with us." Now I feel like I'm doing a walk of shame because I don't think I've done anything wrong, but everybody's looking at me as I'm escorted to their office. So I finally get into their office and I say, "What is this about?" And they're just like, "You didn't ring up all of your items." And I'm like, "What didn't I ring up?" As soon as I asked this question, there was a knock on the door and a policeman walks in. Now at this point, as you can imagine, I'm hysterical. The officer says, "Ma'am, do you know what you've been called in here for?" And I said, "No, they told me I didn't scan everything, but you walked in as soon as they were about to tell me what I didn't scan." I'm literally going toe-to-toe with this officer because I'm certain that I scanned everything that was in my buggy. But apparently the only thing that was not scanned was the fucking prenatals. So I say, "Officer, look, I'm visibly pregnant. I'm 5 months pregnant. I actually came in here for prenatals. I didn't scan them and obviously had no idea of it. Can I just pay for them now?" They tell me no, that they want to do a police report. So at 5 months, you can already imagine my hormones were raging. So I just went the fuck off. It's not even my job to make sure everything scans. You got people around here just staring at me. Why couldn't you out-scan it? Open up some registers. Like, I'm just going ham. I told the officer, out of the 25 items that I scanned, they watched me not scan the prenatals and wait until I was all the way done to pull me into the office. Like, you could have said something then. I started pulling everything out my ass. I know the corporate manager at Walmart. I can get all y'all jobs. Fuck this. I'm a veteran. How you gonna detain a 5-month pregnant veteran for something that y'all could have avoided? So the officer's like, "Look, I can tell you're upset. It is an honest mistake. This is what we're gonna do." I got banned for a month, and I still couldn't leave with my prenatals. And just like anybody do when they leave a facility, they're just like, "I'm never coming back here. I'm telling everybody about it." They don't care. So I was politely escorted out of Walmart, and even though they only gave me a 30-day penalty or whatever, I took 60 days. Like, bruh, these jobs in these self-checkout lines, I understand that it's a little bit more convenient. It cuts down on the manpower work. But if you're going to be doing stuff like this for people who are not trained to do your job, then y'all need to get some people on them register.
Hey, y'all. Story time on how my friend got pregnant by my ex-boyfriend. Watch all the way through and leave your questions for the end. Okay, so this all started senior year, 2021. So during this time, the world was on lockdown in 2021. So I was hybrid in school. So I would go to school and then do school on my computer. I had my own car, so I had a lot of freedom. And my mama and them really ain't know what was going on for real. Just a little context before we get into the video. Okay, so it was a Friday. I had just left school. I was on the way to Jack in the Box to go get some food before I go back home. So we gonna call the boyfriend Dwayne. So when I walked in, I spotted Dwayne. He had dreads. He was tall, tattoos, and I only could see the side of his body when I first walked in. So he was waiting to get his food, so I went ahead and placed my order, and I just felt like, you know when somebody's staring at you and you just feel them looking at you? He was just staring at me like, and I felt him, but I was trying to act like I didn't really feel him. So after he had his little stare off, he finally decided to say something. He was like, "My name Dwayne, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good, baby, what's up?" Like, he look good. Told him my name, we exchanged numbers. He ended up walking me to my car. So as he walking me to my car, his phone is just ringing nonstop. And you know when a dude talking to you through the window, like the window is down and he hovered in a car, so I could see his phone steady ringing, but it just wasn't my place to say nothing. That should have been a red flag right then and there that he was not gonna be nothing, but still kept on talking to that man. Boom. So Saturday roll over, I forgot about him. He haven't texted me, he haven't said nothing, and I wasn't finna reach out to him. So 10 o'clock come, 10 p.m., he finally get in contact with me. "Oh, baby, I've been thinking about you. I was locked up. This happened." And I'm like, okay. This my first impression of him, mind you. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, you good as long as you straight. That's all that matter. Trying to sound wifey. Trying to sound like that one. So he ended up planning a date with me and was like, I want to take you to Steak 48. So 4 to 5 years ago, if you from Houston, you know, like Steak 48 used to be a real big deal when a boy was like, I want to take you to Steak 48. You get dressed, get cute. So it was COVID time. Keep that in mind. So I had to get dressed super early because it was closing early, like around 5, I think. So I had got dressed and I put my stuff on. We ended up going out to eat. So I just ended up asking him when we got there. I was like, so what you do for a living? He did not want to give me a straight answer. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to let it go. But I knew it was something that he was doing that he ain't had no business doing. Because what are you going to jail for? And I just met you. I was young and dumb at the time. So I'm like, shoot, he getting money. I don't got nothing to do with what he got going on. So as long as he don't involve me, I'm good. Okay, so we kicked it off strong. I started going to his house. He had a high rise in Houston, but he was very strict on who come to his house. Y'all need to keep that in mind. Remember that he was very strict on who come to his house. Okay, so fast forward to his birthday, it was COVID-19, and we couldn't go to the club because everything was shut down. Like, the whole world was on lockdown. So he ended up having a block party for his birthday, and we all went there. When I say we all went there, it was Keisha. I'm gonna call my friend Keisha, and I'm gonna call my other friend Lonnie. So it was me, Keisha, Lonnie, and we all rode together, and we rode in Keisha's car. And I was still a senior in high school, so all of this was new to me. Like, we was so turned, smoking, drinking, having fun. Like, I'm having fun. The boys out with the slabs, everybody outside. Like, it's a time. So Keisha, she was like really, really tore up. So I didn't want to just let her go home by herself because we had already rode together. I was supposed to leave with Dwayne, but I ended up just leaving with Keisha. I drove her car to Dwayne's house. Remember, I told y'all he was very strict on people coming to his house. Like, he had family members that had not been to his house, partners that had not been to his house, but you let my friends come to your house. At the time, I wasn't thinking about it, but now, very weird. At that point, I don't think nothing was going on. I had slept in a room with him, and Keisha and them had slept on the couch. So I don't think they was dealing with each other at that point. And if you know, you know. At this time, everybody was having motion. PPP, stimulus, like, baby, everybody was outside for real during lockdown. So I had always kept Keisha around, which caused her and Dwayne to get close. Never again would do that. But anyways, Dwayne had introduced her to his friend. I'm going to call him Lil Bank. And they had hit it off real strong. So we had all went to Galveston and got a little cabin. Everybody was there. Lil Bank, Dwayne, me, and Keisha. So we was playing like that little drunk Monopoly game that you make with the board. We ended up playing it and everybody had got tore up. So I thought me and Lil Bank was passed out on the couch and them two was nowhere to be found. But I wasn't thinking nothing of it at the time. I looked at my phone, it was like 3 a.m. and I had to use the restroom real bad. So I had got up, I went to the guest restroom and it was locked. So I'm banging on the door, I'm like, I gotta use the restroom.
I have no generators. Down over there. My key down over there. I gotta get over there and get it. I gotta get over there and get my key. Truck. Oh shit. Over here. Where did I get that key from? Must have been over here. Do you see me? Somebody switched it. Somebody switched it. That's it. That's not it. Somebody switched it. Yeah. Somebody switched me up. He walking around invisible. He walking around invisible. Yep. He walking around looking for me invisible. Or looking for the both of us. See that box? Girl, I see over there. Chest that was open somewhere. Where was it? Key. Yeah. One last game. Oh wait, maybe. Oh my freaking.